Hello there, everybody. Welcome to the Aquatic Addicts Anonymous. We have a special guest here. My name is Jeff, and I'm an aquarium addict, and I have my right-hand man, Mal, here, and we have Arnold from Aquarium and Ant World. How you doing, Arnold?
I'm doing all right, you?
Doing great. I'm so glad to finally have you on the show. I've been wanting that for such a long time.
It took us half an hour.
Yes, that's right, for as long as you want to. You're welcome to be as long as you want on here. You want to be 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it doesn't matter. As long as you like.
All right. I'm all good.
Good.
Well, this is your first ever live stream then, Arnold.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm honored having you as my first one. Oh, you know what? I want you to relax right now because you relax. You're going to have a good time. It's going to be great, honestly.
I
was nervous my first few times, but after a while, end of the day, we're just here having fun. You know, we're all fish nerds. You know, so let's go ahead and start out and say hello to whoever's in chat here. Let's see what we got here real quick. Hello, Jimmy P. Good to see you, my friend. And then also in the UK, we have the Twisted One, Vince. Hello, Twisted Koi. So good to see you.
Well, the night after doing all that mixing the concrete today.
And then we have down country in the United States from Texas. We got Tommy from Silver Creeks Wildlife. My goodness, my good mate, also in England. We have Paul from Big Fish Lad from Fish Northwest. Hello, Paul. He just put out a brilliant video shop tour. I just checked it out right before we started.
Yeah, I got that notification.
Oh,
yeah.
Watch the one where he's lost a load of fish because the water board putting the flush through it.
I'm not sure. He was just doing a shop tour.
The one that's before that, Jeff. He's lost a load of fish because the water board the pipes, and he didn't release emails, and he's done water changes, and they were just dropping down dead.
Lord Daniel, DKF is in the chat.
Oh, Daniel.
Yep.
Well, anybody who's on here, I want you to notice. I'm not sure if it's still pinned at the top. Is it still pinned at the top, Mal? Can you see?
Known yeah.
Yes,
yes. Anybody who'd like to join in the panel, I put the link at the top, so feel free to join us. I have a few things planned, but we're going to be doing like a. You don't have to even. You can do a show and tell if you'd like. And I was watching LJ Shrimp here. I'm just going to jump ahead here a little bit.
Yeah.
She has a live going right now where she has some golden wonder killifish that are hatching out real time. And so I was on there watching that for a while too. So that was pretty cool.
Good.
Red Laser's in the house.
Very good.
Yep. And Sketty Nona. I wish she would come on here sometime because I seen her on Vibes the other day and I was like, dang, you know.
Yeah,
she'd be a very special guest. She's on a lot of live streams, and I really like her a lot. She's such a nice person.
Jeff Kane was on the same one. That's the first time I'd seen him.
Yes, he was. And that was the first time I ever. Well, I've seen him on another one though too.
CC.
Here we have, and Adele's joining. Hello, Adele.
Hi, Adele.
Hello.
Welcome.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hi, Jeff. Hi, Mel. Hi, Arnold.
Hi.
And hello, Rachel. Boots Cats. Welcome. Wow, this is fantastic. Thank you very much, Paul. And you know something? This is another gentleman. Someday I'm gonna be praying hard to get Paul on here to do a little tour of his fish. That just keep that on the back burner, Paul. No pressure on you, but that would be absolutely a stunning event. We'll plan that if we can.
I think that would be really well. Arnold.
Yeah, that's right. We have Arnold to do that today.
Yeah.
There's Jeff Kane out here. He's listening on the drive to the next service call. All right, Jeff. Thank you very much, sir.
Mark Shelley as well. He's in.
Oh, Mark Shelley. Hey, Mark. Yep, he had a fantastic video out today on his green jade shrimp. And that was fantastic. I was watching that. I had a little joke on there when I commented. I said, I'm green with envy. I did the Austin Powers Pinky to cheek. You might say that I'm green with envy. That was kind of funny. Okay. I get away with my... And we have... Hello, Debs. Welcome.
Hi, Deb.
Oh,
Goodness, everybody's in here. That's fantastic. Love it.
Good to see everyone.
All the cool people. And yes, Daniel, you see that we have one more spot on here. If you'd like to jump up here, feel free to do that. Or anyone in the chat would like to come on up. So, how is everybody doing?
I'm
good.
doing great.
Doing good? Excellent.
Oh,
Oh,
peace
there
off.
I go again. Yep. Let's see here. I don't know. I just haven't. It doesn't. All
Feeling a
by
bit
itself.
sideways today, Jeff.
Not touching a thing.
Instant water changes in that tank behind them.
Not really kind of disconcerting when that happens because I'm not touching anything when that happens. So I'm like, I don't know if it's StreamYard or what could be the culprit of that. So
Touch sensitive is what it
That
is.
might be the auto rotate on your device. Are you on a phone, Jeff?
Yeah.
no, it's an iPad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, same thing. So if you swipe down at the top of the screen,
Okay.
that's how you do it. There should be a little symbol at the top there with all your settings and stuff. Auto rotate, and that's either going to be selected or not selected.
Oh, let's see. Let's try that again. Whoops.
No, that's okay.
I'm not seeing it.
Instant technical support.
I will check with Kathy on that for next week, but I will see if I can get that straightened out.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
go.
Kind of
hitting
weird
it all the time.
You know, I'm just sitting here talking, and all of a sudden
from
it
the
flips
screen.
sideways. Kind of like how my sound used to get messed up in the earlier streams I used to be in.
Yeah.
Remember?
The headset.
We all know how that happened, though. So let's see here. All right, Fish Fam Link is in the house. Hello there. I'm not sure if this is Matt or who that may be, but Fish Fam Link, you're welcome.
I think it might be Fish Fanbot, but that's okay.
Oh, is it?
I think
Okay.
it is, yeah. When it's got the wave in the air, the fish, I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah,
good.
we kind of know when it's Matt.
Yeah.
It could be.
He's
All
a
right,
bit more
so,
talkative when it's Matt.
Yes. So, where do we want to start at, Mel? Do you have did you want to start with your news that you have right now, or should we?
Hey, if you want, I will. Give 2 seconds. I'll just
Okay.
bring it in.
You guys are gonna like this.
Well, you know how I've been trying to get some angelfish, the Manicaros, to breed.
Mhm.
Well, they finally got past the stage of eggs getting eaten.
Ooh,
Well, hey,
Yeah. This is me getting so excited.
that's exciting.
Yes.
I finally got the next stage.
Look at that.
All them wrigglers
Oh my goodness,
on
look
the
at
next stage.
they're so cute.
So if I get hot enough to survive, I'll be happy.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
they're everywhere. Look at that.
Mm.
My tadpoles, aren't they?
His LFS is going like this. He's rubbing his
They
hands
do
together.
actually.
The LFS, Mel.
Yeah, the LFS will be doing that. You're right. Aye.
They're drooling down their cheeks. I'm gonna get some of those Miracapu.
Yeah.
Right there, they do look like little tadpoles. Wow.
You should
Well,
mention the
congratulations.
LFS. I went to the LFS the other day to see if you would take me Bristol plecos. Not interested. So I thought I'm going to end up giving them away. One free with every fish tank you buy.
Do you have like a what is it? I'm trying to think of like a Craigslist or something that you could advertise them at to sell them locally.
We get Facebook Marketplace. There's quite a few little like back chats on that, isn't there? Because we're not allowed to sell them legally, are we? Over there.
Well, yeah,
No,
but
you're
there's
not
other
openly
avenues.
allowed
There's,
to, but there's ways around it.
Yeah.
there's another app called Band,
Yeah.
and that's another one where you can sell from.
I'm on a few groups in like the northeast of England for selling fish. So
Oh, okay.
I might
Yeah,
put
What
them
about
in.
free lads?
Remember when I said that lady was going to buy 10, she just never turned up. I'll just put it back in that group and see. Even
We
if
have
I just
JT in the chat there. Hello, JT.
Hi,
I'm not
JJ.
sure if he's feeling well enough to. He was going to be coming in here. He just came in to say,
Still sick.
say quickly. Yeah, he's been ill. So, I see. Well, we'll get you on here another time, GT. I still got the question saved for you, so we'll use that for another stream. That's no problem at all. Oh, here's one that Paul's mentioning right here. We have Storm Riders in the house. Hello, Melvin. But we have Paul says the Aquatic Aquarius Classified is good mail.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Right. Is that on Facebook, Paul? Arnold, do you know if it's not on the Facebook one? Is it like a messenger one?
I've never heard of it, mate.
Right.
We just have to Google it and see what it.
Yeah, Paul will put it in.
Yeah, it's a good website to put fish.
Yeah, we got a lot of good people in here. We have Keith. He's be a good one to ask, Mel. I mean, I'm not sure he doesn't know about the England side of things, but here in the United States, he knows how to market stuff to sell because he does that for a living. You know, he sells fish and he sells dry goods and all kinds of good stuff.
I mean, really, I'd be just happy if it just funded my next little project. That's all it's about.
That's what I do down here. I mean, I don't have any illusions of grandeur of being rich from selling my stuff down here, but you know, I gotta say this, and I'm really happy about it. My last sales over the last 6 months, it's been covering all my food bill.
Yeah,
for my fish.
Oh no!
When you're dropping yours off on LFS,
I sell them on Get Gills, and
I'm on about you because you were on about selling all your cichlids to LFS, weren't you?
Yeah, they're still here right now. I'm still getting the video footage. What he wants me to do is take pictures and then show them. Then we're going to talk out the price before I load them all up and take them down there and have them say, "Oh, well, I'll give you 50 cents a piece for them," or something like that. You know, I'm going to make sure that he sees them real time and then get them all loaded up and take them down. But still working on that.
Would it not be better just to invite him in to have a look around? Because once he sees your little setup, he may actually.
I tried that. I tried. He won't do it. He says, "No, no." I already said, "Well, you're more than welcome to come by the fish room, take a look around." And he said, "Well, the LFS is about halfway between my place, and then he's about the same distance the other direction. Yeah. And when he's at the store, he can't break away from the store long enough because they're always busy there."
Yeah.
So, but I asked him, I invited him, and they said, "Well, you know, you want to go ahead and."
You would have thought he would have came down and had a look, really.
Yeah. I asked him.
If he's a busy man,
yeah,
it's understandable.
I asked him, but he said, "No, just take some videos or pictures, send them to me, and then we can agree on a price, and then you can catch them and bring them down." So I'm still in the process of doing that, but but that's coming along. But my mollies are selling. My Blue Dream shrimp are selling. Not right now because it's too cold. I can't ship anything right now, but they're selling. I've had some good sales on them. But I'm like I said, I'm pleased to say that my fish food bill is covered pretty much for the whole year.
That's nice. Well done.
So you know, I can't ask for much more. I could, you know, if I wanted to be greedy, I could say, yeah, I need. That'd be nice. Oh, we got a question here from Jimmy P for Arnold. It looks like.
Yeah.
What is the latest fish keeping activity?
Plenty of water changes.
Lots of water changes, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I've done 9 today. 9 large water changes. So.
I did I did my 65 gallon last night. I did a complete water change. I did about a 40% water change, and I brought out the sponges. I cleaned them out really well, and it's looking better today. So,
and obviously breeding better fish.
Yeah. How are they coming along? Oh, well, we'll get to see them soon, won't we?
Yeah, I mean they're about that at the minute. So so they're a decent size, and their colours are quite nice now. They're all jarred up, so they can't fight each other.
Right.
Yeah.
The Fathom Aquatics in the house. Maybe I'm behind the chat here a little bit.
Green Machine.
And we have Magnus. Hello, Magnus. Green Machine, Sweden. Garage Aquatics. We have Ron.
Green Machine, Sweden.
He did an interesting video. I just put it up on my community page. He's comparing different brands of brine shrimp. And I find that kind of stuff fascinating because when they hatch out, you got some that are a little bigger than the others. You know, you got some fish that need a smaller meal.
Was he the one that done the video when he's letting them grow out and he's feeding them? He's trying to grow.
Well, he's doing that too. Ron's doing that too, but it was Skull Aquatics.
I knew I'd seen the video this week.
Yeah, he's done that. He's doing really interesting. You know, we feed the bigger fish. I mean,
yeah,
a lot of these. You know, when I'm feeding these guys here, like I can show you this here because I got my thing right here next to me. These will be ready to feed tomorrow, and by the time I get done putting them all in the dish, which what I do is I just, it has a valve at the bottom of it, and I just take this little Talenti, it's like a hard plastic, whoop, there it goes again. I didn't touch anything, but yeah, wonderful. But I put it in this dish here, and then I use like a pipette, and I'll go around and feed the tanks, but there's a lot of leftovers in this container here, and I'm thinking about maybe trying to grow them out to a large size, and I can feed them to the other, like the larger cichlids and stuff. So, you know,
have you thought about just freezing them, Jeff? Freezing your leftovers and then feeding frozen.
I could do that, I think.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be kind of fun to try and raise them up. I have so many really nice big coffee jars, really nice glass jars. I could try and do like a little project and try and raise them up like these guys have been doing. So, you know,
he
just to see how it
agrees
works.
with me. He says freeze the leftovers. The adult brine have little value.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's right. They lose all the protein when the egg sac goes, don't they?
Yeah. When these hatch, down here it's a little cooler, so they usually hatch within like 24 hours during the summertime. But in the wintertime, like down here right now, it's probably about 70 degrees.
I think Skull was doing it though to try and get eggs off the adults, wasn't he? So
and he's getting them too. They're breeding in that tank too. Which
oh wow,
that might be a fun project. You know, he did that. And
well, Junior and Reginald did their their Artemia setup. So I asked them. I said, "Can I use them for live food?" And they said, "Well, you're going to have to pay for them." I was like, "What?"
Shop, Dad.
Yeah, crazy.
What did they say to you?
If I want any, I've got to pay for them.
Yeah.
Scandalous.
Daniel.
Daniel said, "Don't think it's good to notice. New hat for every stream. Loving your brain case."
No, this is because Vince sees my head's too shiny on that light behind.
Yeah, I remember.
Melvin saying hello.
No, it's actually because it's quite cold in the garage tonight. I've got the heater on full next to the tanks. I think it's -4 outside.
Oh wow!
Oh my God. Please send some of it over this way. It's so hot.
The wind chill here in Michigan last night was -20 below zero in Michigan, Fahrenheit.
Wow.
So I'm not sure what that is.
I'm right on the bend of the River Tyne, and you just get the cold wind coming off the North Sea straight down the Tyne. It's my house.
Jesus.
MNC says there's not many things Skull can't breed, and that's right. Skull you know what? I'm lucky to have him as a friend because when he swapped with me, I had my black mollies. I sent to him after he sent me some tiger limias and some. Now I'll show you this a little later, guys. But he gave me these goodies. They're called the Xenotoka Dodroi, and I had 2 males in one tank, and I had 4 females in the other tank. And the females, they're all really super fat. So last night, what I did is I took one of the males and put it in the one tank, and two of the females. So I got 2 trios now, basically.
Right.
Long story short. And they've already, as soon as I added them, they already started, and they're live bears too, so it's going to be really interesting.
Getting down to business.
Yeah, and you'll see that. I'll show you the tank setups, and there's going to be a lot of survivors because I have so much plant life at the top that the fry can have plenty of refuge. So that's going to be neat. Let's see here. That's good to know, Keith. Thank you so much. Xenotoka are very prolific. That's excellent. I'm looking forward to that. And so are I think I've already got some of the little babies from them. We'll see about that. Okay. All right. So we had a chance. We seen males, angelfish babies. Adele, would you like to show one of your tank, or are you just
I've got all my lights off at the moment.
Oh, no problem.
I need to do some water changes this afternoon, if I'm being honest.
Oh, okay. Well, what we'll do.
But I did some.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
I
you
can
have
turn a light on. I'll show off my angels. I don't have too much going on in here at the moment.
Today as well.
Right.
Hello.
I've been moving around my swords a little bit, but haven't really done too much. I've been working, so.
Okay. We just had added LJ Shrimp. Hello, LJ.
Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Hello.
When she started streaming a little while ago, I jumped on right away. These are the Golden Wonder killifish, LJ?
Yeah, these are Golden Wonder, and I had 3 already hatched today. They're probably my most prolific. They take a lot less longer to hatch than my other ones.
Oh, nice. Let's put you on the big screen on this one.
I'll do it for you, Jeff.
Oh, okay. Whoops. You can do it, Mel, and keep us on the side. You want to switch that.
You can see him moving a little bit, and the one on the left, you can see breathing even.
Oh, wow.
It's not working, Jeff. It's too many of it.
Here we go. And we'll just go like.
There we go. Oh, you just. Well, at the same time, I'll do it for you.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, look at that. They are so tiny.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you watch it really closely, you'll see them wiggle every so often, too.
These are actually twice the size of the ones I did last time.
Oh, nice.
If you look, the one on the left bottom, you can see it breathing in the egg even.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
That is very cool.
But
I'm just getting into the killifish, too, so this is very fascinating for me.
Yeah, that one just wiggled. You can tell they're close because if you look at the tail and you don't see any line between the end of the egg and the tail, that means they're real close to hatching.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So cool. I love Egg Watch. Foxy does Egg Watch with her Corys. And what else did you do?
I see some tiny little organisms crawling. Do you see the little white things going across the egg there in the bottom? That's interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Foxy got me into this because I loved watching her. So I'm like, what do I need to get? What do I need to get? And she hooked me up. So
I lost so much sleep watching those Egg Watch live streams. I'm like, oh my God, it moved. Oh my God, it blinked. Oh, it did stuff.
I remember when Craig did his with his bristle nose. Remember that? He had the calico bristle nose and he was showing the eggs.
Yeah, they were so cute.
Yes.
They started popping like popcorn.
Nice.
I would really love for my angels to have some babies. That would be cool. If I have a male and a female.
If you have a male and a female, you will definitely have babies.
I don't know. I know it can be a bit hard to determine, but
the male's head, you'll notice, it'll go out to a little more rounded shape, generally, on the males. And the females will be more slender in the face and the head. From what I've noticed anyway. I mean, I've never kept angelfish, but I've had plenty of friends who had pairs of angels that I've seen them, and their heads kind of go out to a little more rounded as it goes down to the snout.
See, these guys, from their eye to their mouth is it's beak-like. So I know that some of them have a little weird forehead. And then, of course, the venting, but these guys are a bit young and the marble's still quite small. So I don't know. Not sure yet.
I have a question for LJ, though, about the Golden Wonder killifish. Now, when you're breeding those, do you use a spawning mop for those as well, like the other killifish will do?
Yeah, I do the mops in all of mine. So like twice a week, like I do it Sunday and like Thursday, I'll pick the eggs out and I'll put them in like little containers, like you get like cheese dip or stuff in, ranch dip, like that with a tiny bit of methylene blue. And then I just let them sit and then keep an eye out. And once I see like this, when I saw one this morning hatch, and it's really cold here, so I was surprised it didn't take longer. So I brought them up. I had 2 more hatch, but I didn't get them on film, and now I got these ones left.
I seen one on the earlier when I was on there earlier.
Yeah, I took it.
and
It
you're
hatched,
gonna
but I
watch
didn't get
like
it
a hawk, and they're
hatching.
gonna take their time.
Yeah, I didn't get it actually hatching. So I did. I used a little pipette, stuck them up, and put them down in the baby bin. So.
And it looks like Ron's got a new 75-gallon setup. Is that right, Ron?
No.
Hello. So yeah, right now I got the Gardner Eye killifish, and I also have the Ephosimian australe molds. And in the tank I have those, and I have them in with some cherry shrimp, some Bloody Marys, and they don't seem to bother the shrimp at all. But
Really?
well, the little shrimplets, I put them in there. I had a problem with scuds, so I put them in there, and they went after the scuds, and they weren't really picking at the shrimp too much. I mean, they're not very big. They're just, oh, there it goes again. My picture just turned sideways for some reason. I got to straighten this out every so often. Sorry about that, everyone. And so I lose my track of thought now after doing that. But I took the mop out, and I kind of squeezed the excess water gently out of it. And as I opened it up, I noticed there was eggs, but there was also tons of scuds that would go up and, infest inside the mop. So what I think I'm going to have to do is take the eggs out of the mop, go through it and try and catch as many eggs. And I'll just take the mop over and run it under really super hot water, and maybe kill the scuds, and then put it, rinse it out.
Yeah, you can always boil the mop once the eggs are out too.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, is really boil it and get it really, kill anything that's in there. Because I'm not sure if the scuds will eat the killifish eggs. I don't know. But I don't want to take any chances because they're just
they can eat really tiny baby shrimp. So they probably are eating the eggs. That's probably why they're up in there. And I have a picture I'm going to send you of a small Australia with a full-grown shrimp, the same width as he is in his mouth.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. I haven't seen that yet. But yeah, this is a temporary right now. I have a bunch of new tanks I'm going to be setting up. Once I get them all cycled right, and I'll be moving them around a little bit, and then keep the shrimp only tanks back the way it used to be, and build the numbers back up. And but right now I got them, just like I said, just got these from Dan's Fish, and I put the Gardner Eye in a 29-gallon with a bunch of bristlenose plecos. I also have some wild-type bettas in there, but they get along fine. But I'm sure I have to do the same thing with them, because those bettas will eat any fry that come out of that mop. But just a temporary. I got the pairs all. They're young pairs, so I'll be able to maybe get some fry out of them, hopefully this summer, once I get everything set up and rolling.
Yeah, I have Gardner Eye fry. I had male at Australia, but I just got a bunch more at one of the swaps. So they're a little too young yet I'm not getting any eggs out of them yet, but soon probably.
Yeah, I got some of those. I got some eggs off these already, and they're really tough little eggs too. I noticed when I was taking it off the mop, I was like, wow, these are really, pretty durable. They weren't very soft. I mean, they were like little nodules that were, I didn't, taking it off the mop, I was gentle with it, but I could feel that it's got, some durability to them.
Yeah, it's kind of like Jello, like the boba things.
Yeah.
You can pick them off pretty easily.
Boba tea stuff.
Yeah. Right. We have another good friend from Australia in the house here. We have Gil. Hello, Gil. Welcome.
G'day, Gil.
Good day, mate.
G'day.
Good day, mate. I like the way when he starts his videos. Good day, viewers. That's not a very good impersonation, but he starts them out that way. Good day, viewers. And I hear that, and I'm like, I just relax and watch the video, and it's like, I know it's going to be good. Daniel says he loves the Gardner Eye so much, but found the female is pretty aggressive. I noticed that too. They'll go after. I mean, they tend, from what I noticed, they want to breed more than what the males do. And when it comes to the Gardner Eye, from what I've seen so far.
Well, I had the opposite problem. My male, he was fine at home, but I took him to the Keystone Clash, and he killed the female he was in with.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Luckily, it was already done with the judging and stuff, but yeah.
Ah. Now, did you take you had him judged there at the Keystone Clash?
Yeah, the gardener I have, yeah, he's really big. He ended up getting third place in the simple killifish category.
No.
The simple killifish, is that what?
Well, they have like the fundo, like the gardener eye, and like the easier ones, and then they have like the harder ones in different class because it's actually judged by the AKA, not just the Clash.
Oh, nice. Very nice. I'm coming. If I come, I'm trying to plan an event. I was talking with Skull Aquatics, Curtis, and he was, there's so many events coming up. We got the Quad City Swap in Iowa. Then there's I doubt that I'm going to be able to make it to Aquashella in Dallas because that's going to probably be a little too expensive for me. But I was thinking about, because I'm closer to the Clash than I am to the Quad City Swap, but I'm not sure if I could take anything there to be judged. I'm not sure. I'd probably just go there and just be there and enjoy the event.
Yeah, I mean, I took my shrimp because Crypta and I were obviously really trying to push the shrimp because most people around here don't even know what they are.
Oh,
and
wow.
Scotty talked me into bringing my killifish, and I was like, oh, I won't even. I'm like, he's huge, but I won't even be close or anything. And he did end up getting third. So Latoya,
That's great.
next year are planning on bringing a ton of stuff because I ended up getting first, second, third in shrimp. I got second in snails, and I got third in killifish.
Now, what snails did you take?
I took rabbit snail.
Okay.
And it was a little beat up. So this coming year, I'm bringing one of its babies, so its shell doesn't have any scratches at all. So
I got some beautiful Gemifera rabbit snails, the orange poso.
yeah, that's what I took, one of those.
Oh yeah, I got a tank right now. It's probably got about 8 or 10 babies in there, maybe more. But I've had these snails now. I mean, even the adults that I bought, they're still alive. I bought 5 of them about 3 years ago. And of course their offspring are adults now, and they're producing their own. So I'm getting quite a few of them. So that might be something I might start putting up on my possibly on my Get Gills.
Oh yeah,
site.
people are always asking me about them, but I only have one tank with them in them right now.
Yeah, me too.
I don't want to buy any more till I can figure out, like, buy ones that actually know the scientific name, because a lot of them aren't even classified yet. Or when you see them in a pet store, they're just like Tithomi and just throw them all in there together. They're not like separated and stuff.
Right. You might get like like the yellow spotted ones, or you got like mine, the Gemifera. Those are the pretty much pure orange on the face, and then the shells are dark.
Yeah, mine's similar. It's that bright orange, but if you look in the wrinkles, it's a little bit of black in the wrinkles.
Oh, okay. Might be a little.
Chris Luca has a lot of pictures of Silvestre stuff, and he had one. It's the exact same snail, and it's not classified yet.
I was thinking about trying to get some of those Malawi shrimp, the Silvestre. I mean, I would love to get the cardinals, but they're they're a little more difficult. But there was a seller in Texas. I wanted to mention this real quick, and I don't want to be too boring about it. But he was selling on eBay, and he was selling them. He said he was using tap water in Texas, and all he would do for his water changes, he'd do cold water changes and use safe. He didn't do anything else, just tap water and that. And he said they were breeding like crazy.
Yeah, the Malawi aren't really any harder than like your Neos and stuff, so you wouldn't have any problem with that.
Yeah, but he's talking about the cardinal shrimps, and that he was doing it with them.
There's no way, because they need 84 degrees.
Yeah,
and like
that's
8.
what I was wondering. They're supposed to be really hot and stuff, but he says he's using his spigot from outside, his hose from outside, and using safe, and just turning when he did his water changes. He said they're so hardy they were just I don't know. I never bought any, but I was kind of skeptical, so I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, I'm pretty skeptical. Like, I could understand your water might be hard enough to get away with that. My pH is around 7, so I just do the mix plus like I said, like you said, they're kind of hard to do. So I don't want to mess anything up. So I just use RO and do an 8.5 mix. But I keep it at 84, and they're breeding like crazy. They have so many.
I was thinking about trying just maybe as an experiment, if I got a couple of them, and have them like I keep my shell dwellers on aragonite, which brings the pH up, and then add some like the Tanganyika buffer that would. I'm not sure how that would work, but
Mine are an aragonite also. But like I said, you got to have a really high pH for them.
yeah, I think my pH comes out of the tap around 8.0.
Okay, well you might be okay then.
Maybe. The only problem with me is my KH is so low that the pH will drop. But as long as I got the aragonite in there, it usually holds it pretty good.
Stabilize it.
Yeah. Oh, here we have in the house here just popped in. Skull. Oh, there goes my iPad. Skull Aquatics. Hey, Curtis. Malawi shrimp that I bought. Yeah. And he's right now, he's listening. He says, Jeff, I have the Malawi shrimp that I bought from Aquaria Life. Yes, we were talking about that. And there goes my picture again, went sideways. There we go.
Yeah, the Malawi shouldn't be too hard. And I'd love to get some of those at some point too.
Oh, yeah. Well, I tell you, Skull is a great person. If he has enough to share around, I'm sure that he would. He loves to trade stuff too. So, something to think about. Good to see you, Curtis.
The only problem with my cardinals right now is even if it wasn't as freezing cold temperatures, they need it like 84. So I couldn't, unless they purposely came here, I purposely saw them. I couldn't sell any right now. Like even Garden Eater doesn't sell theirs over the winter, and they're in Florida.
Oh, I think we just lost Adele. So would you like to show your tank now? I'm just going to get everything fitted in here. But Arnold, would you like to do your little tour right now?
Yeah.
Right, I'll put you on tank, Arnold.
I shared my little essay the other day on a stream. So on Rico's.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay.
So they're more just the bobs.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
The Odessas.
I don't know if Chris is watching right now, but he'll be love to see the Odessas. He's got some nice ones too.
There is a koi Galaxy male better in there.
Oh, yeah. Now, is that a placat betta or is that a veil? I can't really quite see it.
It's a half moon.
Half moon, okay.
Yeah.
Oops, we got. There we go. And what's in this tank here?
This is my Akara. Electric blue and blue with babies.
Oh, yeah.
These babies just in the corner there. Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of them in there too. Very nice. I like the actual regular colored Akara better than the electric blue, honestly.
Yeah. So that's my better sorority tank.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. I've seen that video. That's a beautiful tank. Are those Anubias plants you have on there?
Yeah, all Anubias, yeah.
Oh, nice.
So these are
very effective.
These are in quarantine. So I've got a juvenile jaguar.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you got it in with an Oscar, too.
Yeah, this Oscar's blind. That's him. And there is an Asian suncat in the tube there. You just don't make them out.
How are they getting along in there, Arnold, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, they're doing all right. And then we have a parrotfish and another one-eyed tiger Oscar.
Oh.
Rehomed him.
Is it missing an eye?
Yeah, we rehomed him, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the black one there, he's completely blind. So,
Oh.
yeah. I take all the strays.
Right. Give them their best life, right? That's good. That's a good thing to do.
And then these are all my blue Akaras.
Oh, yeah. You got lots.
Yeah.
Well, it's good. You're gonna have plenty of stock to sell once your store is up and going, like you're doing.
Yeah, definitely. And then we have this is my Malawi tank.
Very nice.
Yellow labs. Looks like you have a Venusta. Venustus there.
Yeah, giraffe hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is some hybrid yellow labs in here as well, which are part of the Demazoni as well. So
Yes.
just over the back there, now coming towards the camera.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can tell the bluish color in the white stripe in the stripes.
Yeah. Yeah. And then this one here is an ice blue zebra.
Oh wow.
Then we have my Tetra Community Aquarium.
That's a lovely tank, that one.
Oh, it is beautiful. Look at that. Very lush.
In here we have some more betters. There's a koi one just there.
Oh.
And there
I
is
want to get some of those big, really nice placat bettas with the short fins.
short fins, yeah. There is another one in here. He's just now coming to the camera, I think. Yeah,
yeah.
he's,
Come around there, Tita there.
there he is.
Oh wow, yeah.
We've got a blind African clawed frog.
Oh, he's blind.
Yeah, blind, completely blind.
Oh wow, that's an albino, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Ah.
And then I'll take you over to the monster tank where these two are.
Wow.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's your big Novi there.
Yeah, there she is.
Wow. Well,
And then
they can be able to take care of himself though against.
Same size Oscar, that mind. Is that bigger than normal?
Yeah, that's pretty grown, she is.
Wow.
But is that bigger than normal? Because I never ever see them that size.
I think just a little bit smaller than what she is now, but them two are gannets. You could just feed them all constantly every minute.
I've seen some Oscars up to 15 inches long.
15, is it?
I think
There
they
is
get
a commonplace just there. That's a commonplex.
Oh yeah.
And then there is another jag, but she's down there. She's hiding away.
Yeah. Probably gets a little more attention than she's bargaining for with the other one.
And then this is my other community tank.
Oh, that's a beautiful tank.
So that's
Look
all.
at that Anubius. My goodness, is that an Anubius that goes all the way across?
Yeah.
Yeah, one.
Wow, that is stunning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nubius Bartery. That is.
Oh wow.
And then here we have my Bubentus.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes, those are cool. I can't wait till my albinos get big enough and start pairing off.
So that's the Bubentus fry. This is where the better fry are at the moment. They're in this tank.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a few little ones. There's a little one. You can see the little one just moving.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
And
at what size, Arnold, if you don't mind me asking, when the bettas get a little bigger, when you have to separate them?
As soon as you start seeing them attacking each other, that's when you have to split them up.
I wonder if in a really well planted tank, if you could just keep. I mean, in the summertime, in the wild, they don't get separated unless they just move away from each other.
No, I've got a friend who's got a 6-foot tank fully planted here. He's got 20 males in one tank. So,
I mean, there's gonna be some bickering every once in a while, but I'm sure that nobody's getting hurt overly, badly. Right.
It's more the long finned ones which don't fight. It's the cat betters which they used to fight because they're more quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And then obviously this tank is up for sale now.
Oh, that tank is up for sale?
Yeah, because I'm planning on getting another racking system, so which
How
will
many
mean more.
gallons is this one?
That's 400 liters. This one,
400 liters. Wow.
and it's got a sump. And it's got a sump as well.
What is that about? It's about a 100-gallon tank, then I would say probably.
Yeah.
That's a nice tank.
So,
How much are you selling it for, if you don't mind me asking?
300.
300 pounds?
Yeah. Yeah, it's nearly a £1,000 tank.
Wow.
So, yeah, and then underneath in the sump, I've got the betters, which are all jarred up. So
Okay.
they're all in there. So. But yeah, and there's the other better. He's now up in the corner.
Oh yes, I see him there.
Yeah, he's now coming out. And there was a little keyhole cichlid just
Oh
there.
yeah, I see him down there. Yes.
That
I
one's
know you
blind.
have a basket in that tank, Arnold. You have a basket in there. What is that? Is that for the bettas to breed in?
No, that's just got a couple of the betters which are all jarred up. I haven't got room in the sump for them too, so
I see.
they're sitting in there.
Okay, because I seen like a black basket. I wasn't sure what that was being.
Yeah, I can put plants in there if I want to.
I see. Okay.
But that keyhole, that one there is blind as well.
Oh my.
Yeah, blind. And there is some banjo catfish in here as well. You can probably just make it out. No, you can't really see it, but there is 6 banjo catfish in there as well. So. But yeah, that is my collection.
Very cool.
That is my collection.
Well, thank you so
You want a
much.
water meter?
No.
Good job, eh?
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, the fry tanks, they get water changed every 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, full try job, and then obviously we've got Atlantic bar mud skippers upstairs as well. We've got them upstairs. They're brackish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they're upstairs. And then obviously we've got the second channel, King's Reptile Room, which has got all of our bearded dragons, millipedes, snakes. So there should be a snake video coming out this weekend, hopefully. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I do every day. I don't do much else apart from playing games online. And obviously watch football.
Yeah.
Come on, you go.
M&C just joined the panel. Whoops, where did he left? You can come back and M&C if you get a
Gordon's
chance.
asking, what kind of floating plants do you have, Arnold?
That is water lettuce. It's water lettuce. That goes like crazy. That do. So, but yeah, it's an expensive plant to get in the UK.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? And you get very poor quality when you do get them, and it's the next generation. It tends to be better though.
That's expensive in the UK.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's normally 3 tiny little bits for a fibre.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but I've got it in every tank. Yeah, and I have to keep chucking loads out.
You breed those out, you can sell. You propagate those out and get a lot of those. You can sell those too on your.
Yeah. You're seeing he's got to throw a look out, Jeff. So
yeah, literally, I opened my door and I got my local fish shop just outside my door, and
to know what football team.
Daniel, you know it's Arsenal.
Awesome.
And you're Tottenham, so we don't want to go down that route, do we?
Well, I got a question here I want to ask real quick before the next tour comes up, and this is for you, Arnold. For you and for anybody else out there in the chat. And this is because we've been talking, and you're opening up your shop, and you're going to be selling for profit. So I was going to ask you what your favorite technique is when it comes to breeding and selling your fish for profit. In other words, how would you advertise them, and how would you sell them? Would you be shipping them? I just wanted to ask you and see what your favorite way of doing that is.
My routine and how I would go about it would be kind of like what Nick at Keeping Fish Simple does. He doesn't rush the fish to breed, but when they do happen, then obviously I would then advertise them on the website, and then obviously we'll probably do shipping as well around the world. Probably, I would have thought. That seems to be the what most of the fish shops around here lack, is they don't ship, and they get people
internationally. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's where it is. That's where the money is for aquarium shops. Is you got to do the other half of the bargain. You can't just have people come to your place. You've got to do half the work as well. So like we had when I was in one of the aquatic shops volunteering, we had a guy come all the way down from Northampton just to come and get a couple of peppercorns.
Wow.
And it's like we could have shipped them to him.
Yeah.
But
now,
no,
we're in the United States. I don't go outside of the United States to ship. But that's interesting, though. I have to look into that. I know that a lot of the major pet stores in the United States only ship in the continental United States. I know that Dan's Fish will ship to Canada, which is just on top of our country.
But I think you need to do like the whole thing as it is. You do your trading like to local shops and people, but then people further afield. And if you get international people like what you're doing, then you might as well go all out. You might as well.
That's that kind of scares me a little bit. I'm probably gonna stick to just in country for now. But now I had another question for you as well, Arnold. Now, when you're breeding your fish for profit, are you picking stuff that you just like and want to breed, and then, or what is your thought process on what type of fish you're going to breed to begin with?
Yeah, I think that would be the ones that I want to breed. What I select out, like obviously Benzis, Blue Acara, Betters, and then obviously my Yellow Labs.
Yeah.
And then after that, we'll probably go down the other line where we'll select another bunch.
Yeah, that's the way I do. That's what I thought I'd ask that, because
it's like with the betters. I'm doing the better breeding because around my area, the aquarium shops don't get very high quality betters. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to breed the ones that I've got to then make good bloodlines for future stock.
Okay.
So that's because I've got three koi betters, and one of them's bred with a cat better. So we might get some koi cats as well. And they're quite
you'll be able to sell those quite easily.
Yeah.
Nice.
Definitely.
See, the mistake I made when I started out with my I've started breeding the dragon blood peacocks, which are stunning fish, absolutely beautiful, and they breed really well. And then I have my red zebra mbunas that will breed. I mean, I could fill this entire basement, which is about 1,700 square feet, if I filled it full of tanks. Since when I started with these, I could literally, and I can say this with all confidence, I'd have everything filled right now if I kept everything bred.
I was going to say, if I kept all the mbuna fry that they keep having, I'd need another house.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'll just have to put the kids out in the back garden in the shed, and I'll have to have their bedroom as a fish room.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, the problem is, I mean, it's fine. I mean, if I was able to move
idea.
if I was able to move somehow, I would continue to, save the fry and, take the extra process of saving the fry and everything. But they don't sell. I just barely negotiated a deal with my local fish store to take them for store credit. So I'm still in the process of doing that. But I mean, they're beautiful fish. I mean, if I had just a tank just to look at, I'd love to keep my Africans as a tank to enjoy, you know.
Yeah.
Where we are, Malawi cichlids are very hard to get.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What's
Yeah,
the price for them there? Because they're quite expensive up here as well.
Yeah. A lot of our shops don't keep them anymore.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I have to
Like-
look at the international shipping. I could ship you guys some dragon bloods over.
Yeah, they're stunning though.
Oh, they are beautiful. So we have, he was in here. I'm sorry, M&C. I seen him in here and he's back out again. He's going to show his tank. If you come back in, my friend.
You scared them off.
Yeah, I scared him off because my thing keeps flipping sideways on me here, right?
Yeah.
Is this the heater you've got from Hyger?
Yeah, that's the one
Oh,
I've
yeah.
got, I think.
Yeah.
Which one is that one? What's the...
The 83998.
Yeah, that's one I've just got.
Yep.
Is it a new one, is it?
Yeah, there was meant to be a light, but the light's out of stock.
Right.
I think
Did they get the clip on light?
that's the one they were going to send me, but it's out of stock.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I still have the HG 076, but I was speaking with the representative, and she's going to be sending me something anyway, even though I don't have my video out yet, but I got to get that out soon. I was really shocked to hear it, but
yeah.
really,
That light you're struggling with, Jeff. I've had no issues with mine.
well, right now, after this amount of time, of course, you know, me being more of a dinosaur when it comes to technology, I finally got it figured out. I'm able to do what it needs to do now. So
yeah,
it just took me. The learning curve for me was a little more around the world than what it is for most people. I guess, you know, it just took me a while to get the processes of it down and everything. I like more simplistic equipment, just turn it on, turn it off. You know, to go and do a review on something like this, I wanted to give it a really fair chance and show all the features of it properly. And I wasn't able to do that before, but now I'm getting it all figured out. Yes, I am, Mark. I have getting it all figured out. Let's see here. We have Skipper's Aquariums in the house. Hello, Skipper. They haven't talked to me in a while, and I always put videos out when they sent me stuff.
I'll go through that, main Skipper.
I'm going to ask you, Skipper, do you ever send them an email and ask them about what the situation? Because I've done that before, where I'd go and I do a video on equipment, and I'll send the reply video back to them, and then they'll get back to me, and then they'll send me something else. But I think that they're so busy, the representatives, that they have so many people they're sending stuff to, it's hard to keep track for them. I think that's what the problem is. So, and a lot of the times what I'll do is I'll say, well, as my representative would say, we only want to send you stuff that you can use. So I'll actually tell them what I would like, and then they'll send something in that area. They'll give me a choice of things to pick through, and I do it that way.
It's funny you should say that, Alex, because it comes through in spam. When Nicholas sends us an email, it comes through as spam.
Oh, okay.
iPhone sorts out and puts her in the junk folder.
So you got to go there and see, not
goes
junk,
in
you
normal.
go to your main mail then. That's what I had to do once before too.
Yeah.
I had to go
When
to
you
my...
seen the email, I got a thought it was a total cut off. Don't want to talk to you anymore. Kind of email, wasn't it? When I showed you, we are over the moon that you like Hager products. Unfortunately, we're not giving anything out at the minute, so try again soon.
It's because she didn't realize that you were already part of the, you'd already done a video. She didn't realize. She probably thought you were just somebody new saying, well, I need to...
I think I hit unlucky. Because she was on holiday and it was someone else that took over from her.
Yeah.
And she must have put it in the wrong folder.
Yeah, you just got to be persistent with them. And that way, when you get back to Nicole, she's usually good about getting back to you. She's good. I mean, she's really nice. I mean, I like her.
It was the one that wouldn't let Andrew on board.
Right.
You remember? Because she was funny with Andrew and all. It was that one that had replied.
Yeah, it was the one that was taken over for Nicole while she was on break.
Yeah.
I think.
I think what they do is they have like a certain amount of products
Yeah.
that they can lend out. Like obviously that heater's a new product.
Yeah.
That heater. But I've noticed with like all the heaters and all that, she's always said to me that they get so many products in a slot,
Yeah.
and even though you might not be able to use them like full time, just you get what you're given, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I've been quite lucky. I've got lights and heaters and
Yeah.
And Mark's saying they always are asking him to send him stuff. Yeah, but he said it's not my thing. Well, that's for me personally. I like getting the equipment because, for one, I'm not flush with money all the time, and
Yeah.
it helps me out in my fish room because I got so much room and more tanks down here. I just can't really afford. Well, I mean, I have to afford, but this saves me money also, and then it's kind of like almost like a symbiotic relationship. I do the reviews, do a video, they send me stuff. It's not top quality. It can't be top quality all the time. I mean, it's a value product. It's priced that way. That way, it's more of a valued product. It's not expensive. So, I don't need the top of the line equipment. So,
I think Mark should definitely go for some of their lights though. Give their lights a try. Definitely.
yeah, I like the heaters myself.
Yeah, I've got the heaters. I've had no problems with them.
I've had one heater that has given me problems, and that's the only one I've had. But every other one I've had, I got some down here that have been running for 3 years now, and they're working great. No, down here like I say, in Michigan right now, it's bitter cold out, and down here in the fish room where I'm at, it's probably. I know that last night got down to 58 degrees down here, and all my tanks are staying maintained at most of them are at about 76 to 78 degrees.
Yeah.
So they're doing a really good job with that. I mean, it's budget equipment. I mean, if I was quite wealthy, who knows? I might go to something more expensive, but I'm quite happy with what I get.
Yeah.
So,
well, I took the route with her when she asked us what size and what. I just said, just send us what you want. I'll fit it in somewhere. And if I can't, there's always someone I know that will.
Garage Aquatics is asking Arnold a question also. I mean, you're speaking of shipping internationally. He says, how about dealing with customs?
Yeah, that's going to be the only issue, but obviously we'll have to have all the right paperwork, documentation, make sure all the fees are paid beforehand. Because otherwise, I've had a parcel come from US that comes to me, and I've got to pay the international rates when it comes over here, because that wasn't all paid.
Right.
So as long as we get all the documentation and it's all labelled up right and all the fees are paid, shouldn't be a problem. As long as everything's done correctly.
Mm-hmm. And Mark says, yeah, it's good stuff. It works for lots of people. My stuff is more purpose-built, and I use the shop lights so I can string them all together and not use... that's another thing, too. I wish that they would have larger lights. In other words...
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't even tried to do that, Jeff, for people like us that's got multiple tanks. Have them where you can link them all together.
Yeah, it would be very nice, because I got a big power strip. It's a really nice one. It's about 4 feet long, and it has 16 or 18. Every single one of those plugs are being utilized because of the heaters and the lights. Because every light on each tank has its own plug, and I would love to be able to just use one plug. I could have like an 8-foot or 10-foot or whatever, have them linked together and use only one plug. So I'd say a lot.
What have I got? I've got a 4 or 5 foot Hydra light.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would do like 4 30-litre tanks. You put it on a bracket.
KG Aquatics says a box that would cost me $10 in the U.S. region costs $50 to ship to Montreal, and that's only 3 hours away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shipping to another country is expensive. I know I was going to order some fish back when I was into the larger Central American cichlids. There was a place called there is a place called Cichlids of the Americas, and they're down. Well, they're not international though. They're down in Florida, aren't they? But there was a place down in South America. Was it Max Cichlids? I can't remember which, but it was international. But they wanted to charge. You had to buy $100 worth of fish and pay the shipping, international shipping, which was about the same price. So I was like, for 3 or 4 fish, I'm not going to be spending, $200 to $300. So that was really, let's see here. Shipping fish is different. It's way more. Oh yeah. So you're just talking about, Keith, you're talking about just dry goods. It would cost that much. That is a lot of money for that. Wow. Oh, look at that beautiful fish right there. What is that long one in the front there, Arnold?
That's the Chinese algae eater.
I love the Chinese algae eaters. I had an albino one, and I also had the regular ones. People say they're not good at algae eating, but I tell you what, they are workhorses. They are always working.
There's no algae in there at all.
No. Nope.
But you were talking about having some micro crabs or getting some.
I was looking at trying to get maybe the pom-pom crabs.
That's what's in that tank.
Oh, you have pom-pom crabs?
There's some in there. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I like them because they're the totally aquatic ones. I mean, you see the fiddler crabs you see in the stores. They got the one big claw. And they're again. Sorry about that, folks. Let me get this thing sorted out.
There's also giant African fan shrimp in there as well.
Oh, yeah. Like a bamboo shrimp. They have the fans and they catch their food like that. Those are really cool. I love them. All that kind of stuff.
That's a 5-year-old tank, that is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Looking great.
If I was an area, I had to give that a cut down because that was going around in loops.
You got some crypts there in the front, don't you?
Yeah, it's all small crypts like Parva, Lutea. There's Wentai in the bottom left. Anubius, Java Fern. Yeah,
thank you, Laura, very much. Thank you so much for coming up. Sorry about that, Arnold. I just wanted to acknowledge that. Okay. So you got the Java Fern and what is the... It's hard for me to make out. My eyesight isn't that greatest, but I got some new glasses going to be coming pretty soon. Let me put that.
Yeah, there's Anubius. There's Hydrophilia polysperma in there. Amazon swords.
Beautiful.
There's a whole mixture in there.
Very nice. Very nice. Excellent. Let's get back to the comments here. Let's see here now. Brett Laser says he is received from Dr. Basilier from the U.S. Customs Processing by the Carrier Plus. My local sales tax payable at delivery. Got very expensive fast. Oh, yeah. That's... I was talking with Chris from Stubbs Aquatics and about the possibility of sending him some shrimp or, mollies or something to him. Yeah. He's shipping stuff to me, and I know that's got to be expensive too. But shipping the wildlife, to another country, live animals is a lot more difficult, and you have a lot more paperwork to do to ship the animals. So I'm in the same boat you are right now, Arnold, for that. For me, when I start out doing the international, it's going to be the farthest I will go is probably Canada or maybe even Mexico. I'm not sure if anybody would, where I'd sell it to. It'd be closest country to the United States.
Yeah.
How are your tanks then, Mal? The ones behind you.
What's what?
How are your tanks behind you?
That one behind is there. It's got loads of brown algae in.
The diatom?
Yeah, loads of it.
Do Do you have any plecostomus in there, anything to control it?
No, not yet. I'll probably take a couple out of me albinos. I'll probably put a couple of them in, but they're a bit small, and the angelfish might still see them as food at the minute. So I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, maybe when they get a little bit bigger.
There might be a bit of a phosphate problem.
What's that?
There might be a bit of a phosphate problem.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's worth checking the levels out for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back before I started using the system, how I start a new tank, I would have, when I started a new tank, every time I'd have that diatom outbreak. But now when I'm using like a lot of really good, well-seeded media, when I started a new tank, I had one tank, and it's been a couple of years now, ever have any of that brown diatom algae come on it at all.
Yeah.
And
I think it's to do with the dirty tank. There's just too much nutrients in the water.
Yes. That's what I was going to say, too. The nutrients from that dirted tank will definitely overpower.
Garcia is in the house.
Never had no trouble upstairs. Never had no trouble. That's been perfect since I put it together.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't had any problems with the algae.
The only problem I had with the one upstairs is I didn't have enough nutrients in for the Amazon swords, but they still done okay. They didn't do fantastic.
That's not a dirted tank though either, is it? It's just regular.
No, it's got just sand on top of a couple of bags of aqua soil.
Okay.
But I mean, just tiny little bags. I just put 2 bags of aqua soil in the places where I thought the plants might be.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they got some nutrients from that, but that won't last as long as the.
Yeah, but the fish poop will be taken over now, so.
Yeah, that's right. And then you can also add some supplemental like Osmocote, or you can use.
That's what I call that, Jeff. I call that whole system the circle of life.
Yeah, the circle of life. Yep. the food web.
Doing that one.
That's a great idea. I wish I would have thought of that.
What was the one more thing like the food pyramid?
The food pyramid, yeah. There's a lot of
that Garcia is in the house.
Oh, hello, Garcia.
He is indeed.
There he is.
Well, I have to say, going to that one there, Alex, my favourite lights that I've got of any of them are my night crew ones. I've just had no bother at all with them from day one. It's just on, up a couple of days and down a couple.
That's what mine are here. These are all night crew lights that I started out with. Most of the tanks, those little tubular ones that would be like the submersible lights.
Yeah.
I use those on top of the glass for a lot of my tanks because they're only $8 a piece, and I was just doing like very low budget stuff. You know, it doesn't good enough for low level, low light plants, and it illuminates the tank enough to see the fish and everything. But definitely, like I was telling Mark Shelley when he was here to visit, we were going around this fish room, and I told him, I said, my weakest link in this whole fish room down here is my light game. It's just the lighting situation is just so weak that, but I can only work within my budget, so let's do the best I can. That's another reason why I like working with hikers so much and doing the videos and whatnot. It saves me a lot of money.
Have you ever tried Actuel LED tubes, Mal?
Any what?
Actuel LED tubes.
No, I haven't. No.
They're about £36 for a 4 foot. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds a decent price.
And
I would love it if Fluval just got in touch with us and says he has some.
Yeah.
That's for certain.
You got another one called Fennec Stingray. They have those lights that are.
We might need to get in contact with Daniel about that because he gets sponsored by Fluval, don't he?
Aye, Daniel does, yeah.
Oh,
he gets decent stuff.
Oh, he does.
Yeah. I think was he mentioning on a live stream about getting the new CO2 thing that's coming out?
Yeah,
because we've got an updated one, haven't it? Because I think the last one kept on blowing the tube off, didn't it?
I've never got into the CO2 stuff yet, but I'm still doing the beginner plans and stuff.
Nah, I wouldn't. I know for a fact I'd be something would go wrong with mine. I'd poison them all.
I'm right now.
Not doing it.
at the point I'm at, I'm just now at the point where I'm actually adding additional fertilizer, like in the form of root tabs, and then I got this fertilizer powder I got from Skull Aquatics. He sent me a sample of it, and you mix it with water, and it's like kind of like the Easy Green you would get from like Aquarium Co-op or something, which is much cheaper. And it's been working great. So I just give it like a couple squirts in a 20-gallon, one squirt in a 10, once a week.
Yeah.
All the plants are lush. They're doing good. But like I said before that, I never used root tabs. And then Tara was telling me, well, use the root tabs and see how it works.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of difference.
I'm using Flourish products at the minute, Seachem.
Yeah, me too. Flourish root tabs. Yeah.
I'm using the liquid form.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah, like the Iron, the Advanced, the XL, and then just the normal Flourish.
Okay. I haven't tried the liquid yet, but I am using the tabs.
Yeah, I find with the liquid you get through so much of it so quickly. It's crazy, and it's very expensive as well. But
Right. Let's see here.
you've got to do what's best for your plants.
Yeah, that's right. Red Laser likes the Aqualites.
Oh, Aquel lights, yeah. He's got the LED series ones, yeah.
Oh, okay, I haven't heard of those. I mean, I haven't really done a lot of research on lights, but it's the first I've heard of that brand.
Yeah. I've had them for about 5 years now.
Grudge.
36 quid.
Oh, okay. KG says best check out Thrive fertilizers, way more complete versus Seachem and cool. Yeah, I see those a lot on. I go on Amazon and get a lot of my stuff.
Yeah.
It's convenient for me. I don't get out to my local fish store charges like crazy money, and I don't like to. I just don't like to give that money to him because he's too greedy when it comes to getting my fish.
Mm-hmm.
He'll want $1,000 for the fish, and he'll give me $50 for him or something. It's just crazy. So I get I see that Thrive product on Amazon a lot. I'm gonna maybe try that out.
Tropica is also a good one. Tropica.
Oh, and he says he's cheaper than Amazon. All right, I'll be checking that out too. Silver Creek says I want to keep out the mosquitoes and the dragonflies mostly. Bring them in. Oh, the flies. Okay. Okay. So I'm just trying to catch up with the chat a little bit, guys. 1 second. We got Fathom. I'd like Aqua Illumination to send me several. Yeah. What is it? AI blades?
Yeah. $700 each.
Yeah. Well, if they send it to anybody, it'll probably be to you, Alex. They won't send it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
We're branded now with the rubbish.
That's right. Support Fish Fam.
Don't say that.
Right. If you want to drop your link to your store, go ahead and do that, Keith. I don't have it handy on me right now. That way people can go and check out what you have to offer. I like a lot of the stuff. I like all the botanicals and stuff. I know when Crypt Keeper had he had a giveaway one time, and I won it, and it was a botanical package. I use it for my bettas and for my shrimp and stuff, and they're all doing great. This is, I can't drop links. I'm not a mod. Oh, you're not? Well, hold on a second here, sir. Let me fix that right now.
Yeah, I think we should make a few of them in the chat mods, Jeff.
Who else needs to be a mod? Let's see here.
Make Fathom a mod, because he was on about dropping links the other day.
Oh, Fathom. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I can't see who's a mod or not on my stream here, but on my phone.
Yeah, you kind of tell on the stream.
Yeah, you can't tell on the stream, but I'm glad I got my phone going here. See, now I got. Did that work, Alex? Are you a mod now? I got you on there.
I got
Silver Creek. I got KG. I made him one. Red Laser's one. Anybody else? Grudge. I'm going to make him one because I want to. And see, I'll just make everybody. You know what? There's no sense in. I just make everybody a mod because that way, it's easy to go and check out other channels that way. For one thing, so in other words, you're on here in the stream, And when you're a mod, you can touch, go to the channel, and come back. Where you can't do it if you're not a mod, you have to go out of the stream to go and check it out and then come back.
Yeah.
So let's see here. So I made Fathom, I made Keith, Garcia Aquatics. Here he is, and Skipper. Sorry guys, I'm just going through and doing a little bit of work here. I have Daniel already. I have Tommy. I think pretty much. I have Mark, Shelly, LJ Shrimp. I got her.
Our Aquatic Universe.
Who?
Our Aquatic Universe. Mike Brown.
Oh, where's that at?
It's just coming on the bottom there.
The bottom. Okay. Let me get down there. There he is. Hey, Mike. Add moderator. I like that because when I go into a stream or something, and if I see another channel that I want to check out, it's such an inconvenience to have to go out of the stream and come back in.
Yeah.
And then we have M&C. There you are. Yes, sir. That's what I'm doing right now. And you want to come in here and show your tank again? We're ready. Sorry about that earlier. I get yakking and I sometimes lose track of what I'm doing, but jump right back in at any time you want to, okay? All right. Let's see here. I think I'm caught up with the chat now, believe it or not. Show those tanks. Yes. Yep. That's what I did. Is there a way to make everybody moderator? Oh, let's see here.
You may have to do the link again, Jeff.
Oh, is the link not at the top? The link is still at the top.
Yeah, I don't think you can go all the way back to the top once you've passed an hour though on your phone.
Oh, is that right? Okay,
I
I'm
think.
not sure if I can drop those. Okay, I'll have to go back and do it on this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute myself for a moment, guys, and I'll be back. You go ahead and chat amongst yourself, and I'll be back.
Right. What do you want to talk about, Arnold?
Here we go.
Yeah.
What's your plans for your fish room then? You got any other plans for your fish room?
Yeah, I've made a big mistake with this desk. It's taking up too much room, so it's coming out. It's getting redesigned. I'll keep a little desk in, but that part there is going to get raised up with a tank at my eye level here.
Yeah.
Because I've made a desk that's even Donald Trump would look small behind. So get rid of half of it. There we go. He's back. Jeff too.
Is it Jeff too? Yeah.
I just muted myself. I'll be back.
Are you going to get into any cichlids or anything? Any like Africans?
I am eventually, but at the minute it's trying to balance everything because it's by the time you've paid for the heater for the tank. Because I bought all the tanks together, Arnold. Stupidly, I should have bought one at a time and done one at a time. So I've got a few empty tanks ready to go, but it's paying for all the heaters and the straights and all that sort of stuff, and you just think. And then it's trying not to do one look exactly like the yours look different, you know what I mean? So it's not you can just go and buy a big bag of compost and say, right, they're all going to be dirty tanks. They all look the same then.
Yeah.
And it looks much nicer like Craig's catfish. When you look at Craig catfish's tanks, every one's different and different lighting.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully with this new rack there'll be another 10 tanks.
The rack the other day when you says keep an eye out on Facebook, there was one come up on Facebook Marketplace, but I can't find it now. But it was up in Newcastle. You had to pick it up.
Yeah. Yeah, just a 4-foot rack would be nice, and then that probably fit another 10 tanks on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just put the link.
It's like a full-time job already, but
yeah. Oh, definitely.
Well, I've got so many fish.
Did you ever think of automated water change, Arnold, to save you some time so you can enjoy it more?
No, I actually love doing the water changes.
Yeah, a lot of people do. I don't mind. So
carrying the old buckets backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still use buckets.
Yeah.
when I empty the tanks, I take the buckets over to the sink, dump them, but I use a hose to go around and.
I don't do that. I use buckets for that as well.
Yeah. Oh, do you? I used to do that. I mean, I still do on some of the smaller
Where
tanks.
get your muscle from?
Oh yeah. You know, that's what I'm saying. You know, I like still using the buckets because, you know, it gives you some exercise. You know, when you're down here.
Yeah, it's right until the kids put like Lego on the floor and you stamp on it.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm old and tired, you can't do it
anymore. While you're walking.
I'll get those pumps and stuff when I'm old and I can't do it. But while I'm still young enough and strong enough to do it, I'm going to continue to do it. But like the 5 gallons, I'm not going to carry, 8 buckets of water.
Yeah.
Fill that. I use the hose for the big tanks, but the smaller tanks I can, use. Most of them are like the 10 gallons. I only take about two gallons out of them anyway, so it's not that big of a deal.
Alex, I have a whole schedule of. I've got a diary. I've got maintenance books.
Yeah,
I've got everything. Testing books for your parameters.
Right.
It's crazy. Yeah, absolutely crazy.
It takes the romance out otherwise.
Yeah.
Right. So I just dropped the link back up there, guys. If anybody would like to come on here, you're more than welcome to. I just wanted to point that out in case anybody, give everybody an opportunity if they'd like to. This is kind of, I don't normally put the link up at the top, but sometimes it's kind of fun just when I do like the
open house.
Yeah, like an open house here when I will, let's see here. I think I got a banner for that even. Yeah, I put this one up sometimes, the show and tell time. So share your fishing aquariums with the world. I mean, anybody would like to show, if you have a fish or something, you want to just stick the camera on it for a few minutes, it's all fun to share stuff. I watching all of Arnold's tanks here, and then Mel shows his and stuff, and that's really fantastic.
How often do you test your water parameters?
Me?
Yeah.
I haven't tested my water parameters now in probably about 2 years.
Wow.
I guess after, I don't want to come across differently or anything, but after pretty much I can tell by looking at the tank and how I've done things over the course of almost 50 years. I pretty much at the point now where I can look at a tank, and if I see the fish are acting out, I'll know exactly, well, not exactly, but I'll know pretty much what I need to do. And I haven't, I just haven't tested.
No.
And I have...
probably about once every 6 weeks for me.
Yeah. I do mine twice a month.
These ones down here I get more because obviously a new one. But the one upstairs, the decent one upstairs with the angels in, that's like once every 6 weeks, once every 2 months.
Yeah.
The one above it that had the bio rock in because the plants were going up and down and things like that. I kept on double checking as much as I could with that one.
Of course, that being said, though, if I do start a dirted tank like Mel has done, I will definitely do some testing because of the nutrient increase and all that. You get ammonia spikes, but as far as the normal tank setup, I just use the same practices I've used over the decades, and it's always worked. So I guess if it isn't broke, I don't fix it. Pretty much.
I test them twice a month.
Twice a month, okay.
Yeah, and it's quite because I obviously document all the tank, and you can see the changes within like a few days or like between those weeks. You can see the change. Yeah, it's quite fascinating to see it.
It is. Definitely is.
I did at the start when just to keep just to work out how much water I needed to change to keep the nitrates at a certain level. And then once I work that out, then it goes to like 2 months, 6 weeks.
I try and keep my nitrate levels below 20 all the time. Yeah, a lot of mine are all 0.
Yeah, wow.
Exactly. So with that amount of plants that you have in the tank right there on screen, it's got very low.
My pH. Yeah, my pH level coming out of my tap is 6.5.
Oh wow!
At my tap.
Mine's
You
bang
know what
on.
you
So
you need to start getting yourself some epistogrammas and start breeding those.
I did have them. I did have the Pyro Red Cacatoids, the double reds.
Oh, okay.
I did have them, but they kind of turned on each other. And then once the female died, the male was all sad, and yeah, that was it. He ended up popping his clogs as well.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
and I did have those Bolivian rams as well, didn't I? The long-finned ones.
Oh, yeah.
But the male killed the female.
I think what the key would be there is to have more. If you have keep like 2 pairs in like a 20 gallon, like an 80-liter tank, and have plenty of dither fish in there, they won't do that.
Yeah,
Now,
hopefully.
I have my triple red Cacatoides pair, and I have them in with black mollies and bristlenose plecos. They get along great. They've had now, they're probably pushing 3 years old. I've never got any fry out of there, of course, probably because of all the other fish that are in there. But I suppose if I really put forth a lot of effort, I probably could get some fry out of there at some point.
Well, hopefully if I get this new racking system, I'll be able to get a few more different species in.
Yeah.
So,
Fathom Aquatic says, I don't test the water in my big tank because I know it well, but my other tanks I change a lot, so I check them on the weekend. I don't test pH or anything because even if I knew, I wouldn't change it. Yeah.
there's a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
I mean, to be quite honest, I hope that one day it'll be like that.
Thank you very much, Keith. You have a good night, sir. Appreciate you stopping in here. We'll, if you ever would like to come on and show some of your stuff here, Keith, let me know. And I'd love to have you on the show.
The NT Lab test kit.
All right, the new one.
Yeah, they're proper decent now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to use the API, but nah, don't trust that.
Very important bit of information here, and I can concur with this 100%. Snail, if you have snails in your tank, they are some of the best water testers because they are usually a little more durable. If they are surviving good, you'll pretty much know that your water is still good. But that's like he says, he keeps it easy. Same as me. I mean, the snails, I notice in pretty much most of my tanks, except for the ones that, well, when I start breeding the egg scattering fish, I'm going to try and keep it snail free because the snails will eat the eggs once they scatter them all over the tank. But snails are almost, I'd say they're very great for the ecosystem. I mean, I've had more success since I got into the snails years back. It's made a world of difference for me. I know people don't like snails a lot, but I love them.
That tank on the screen, I used to have snail problem in there. This whole substrate was literally moving because it was snails. And now I've got 2 assassin snails in there.
Yeah.
Cleared them all up. And now the assassins are now bred. Yeah, they're now bred as well. So
the top one upstairs I had loads. You couldn't even see the glass because of all the tiny little bladder snails all over. And it just put 5 in and it just wiped them out in 2 weeks.
So now
I was thinking I'm going to have to feed them now. And basically just live off the detritus on the bottom now. Any dead fish, they're on it like over on an arm.
Yeah. And now I've got tiny little baby assassins as well. So,
but loads, I mean, that.
The good thing about the assassins, they're easy to sell. I mean, they're popular. People
definitely.
They go out of their
They
way
work
to buy
well,
them.
Jeff, as well. They work well, that's for certain.
They do. My shell dweller tank upstairs, I'm going to show that at some point, but not
they're
today.
about £5, I think, £5 for assassins now.
Yeah.
You can get them here for about $2 a piece usually. I mean, they're quite a few of them, but that's still. I mean, I've seen them for sale as much as $5 a piece.
Mm.
But the thing of it is, I mean, if you have a snail problem, I had probably at least 1,000 Malaysian trumpet snails in my shell dweller tank, and the same thing, Arnold. That aragonite sand was going like this all the time. You know, they do a great job of keeping the substrate
Smooth, yeah.
they go through and they clear it all out, so you're not going to get a lot of gas pockets. They're not a bad thing.
No.
And the thing of it is people worry that they got all these snails. I'm going to have a huge ammonia fluctuation. You won't, because as soon as that snail dies, the other snails will eat it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They'll clear it out. Oh yeah, here. Not for me, they're not. I'm allergic to all mollusks and shellfish. It'd kill me. I can't have escargot. Mildly frozen, but still thawed out. It's been bitter cold. I'm not sure what your weather's like where you're at, Arnold, but here, I tell you, you walk outside with a full, heavy coat on, you're ready to come back in within about a minute.
Well, I'm the kind of person who goes around wearing shorts
I
all
tend to
year
be.
round.
Yeah.
I like being, that way too, but not when it's this cold. It
Yeah.
is.
It's about, I think it's about 1 degree outside. Yeah. And I'm still wearing shorts.
Okay.
What it is.
I'm mad.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, my friends. Well,
It's -4
-4. Oh my goodness.
where I am. Yeah, -4, but it feels like -10 with a wind chill.
Gee.
Well, I have a little short unboxing I was going to do here. I can do that, I guess, real quick. We've already done an hour and a half already.
So and we'll put you on big screen so we can see you big.
Oh, thanks a lot. Well,
Right.
this
You need to
turn-
twist your cello,
twist
otherwise it's
myself.
just going to fall out the box.
We don't want to do that anymore. Sorry about that, people. It's just really annoying how that thing does that. I have no idea. I'll get it sorted out.
He's not
Anyhow,
wearing headset.
it's just, everything you see, it's Chinese made. I got these medium-sized
I'll
sponge,
put them, yeah.
but there are 52 right now. Just let everybody know on Amazon in case they're still on sale. In case anybody has a need for the sponge filters, they're 52% off. And so I got these. These are the medium
It shouldn't be
size.
that big then.
These are pretty good size. These are the medium-sized ones. You can see my hand;
Yeah.
they're pretty good size. Decent sponge filter, and $2.99 each right now.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good deal actually.
That looks like the Chinese ones I've just bought, Jeff.
Yeah.
Practically identical. What's the name of them?
Well, let's see. I don't speak Chinese, but let's see what it says. It just says Super Biochemical Sponge Filter, the XY280.
I have
Yeah.
got 211s.
Yeah, same brand, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same brand you got there. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the medium size. This is supposed to be. They say this is supposed to be up to a 50-gallon tank, but I wouldn't depend on this to filter a 50-gallon. I mean, I use the Aquatic 60-gallon, which are probably quite a bit bigger, and I use one of those in a 20-gallon.
Have you heard of Temu?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've
I
got
have.
a lot of stuff off there for aquarium.
Is it pretty
And
reasonable priced?
Yeah, a big sponge filter is £1.50.
What?
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
filter media and everything on there.
So £1.50. That'd be about $2.
Yeah, cheap. Yeah, definitely worth having a look at.
So I got 2 of them. Picked up 2 of them for that price. And I figured, well, I got all these new tanks to set up. I'll just
I got a tester of filter.
Oh.
Oops, there.
Oh yeah.
That's, filter media, filter sponge. And that was
It looks
about,
well made. You kind of complain about that. It does look well made.
yeah,
Just take a look at that again. I'll get to the big screen now so I can see it.
Typically, it's used to the camera.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
That looks nice. I would love to have some of that for my hang-on back filters.
yeah. And that was only, I think that was £3 something.
Now, is that
Yeah.
the type you can use over and over again, Arnold, or is that just
Yeah.
use one?
Yeah, you can use it all over again.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I like. I usually use the sponge, the padded sponge for it and stuff.
Yeah, definitely worth having a look at.
Right. Well, we, that was a good stream. I think we hour and a half. Is there anything else that we would like to talk about, or anybody else would like to show their? I know M&C's back in the house. If you would like to come up and show your tank, M&C. I'm sorry about earlier. I just you came on the stage, but I wasn't able to switch you over fast enough. But if you'd like to come back, you're always more than welcome.
So what you got planned for your fish room then, Jeff?
Oh, I got a lot of plans. Lots of plans. I'm trying to figure out. I should actually set my phone up. I could take you around for a minute, but let's save that for next week. I'll go around and do a tour next week on the stream, if that's all right. Because right now we've already been an hour and a half, and I did promise my wife that after the stream I was going to fix dinner a little bit early because she hasn't been feeling too well. So I want to make sure that she's taken care of good. So,
Right.
But this has been absolutely fantastic having you here, Arnold. I know that you're within your comfort zone. I know it wasn't me either when I started, but I'll tell you something. You're great on the screen.
Look at now, Arnold.
Yeah, look at that.
Now, yeah, see,
nice and smooth, nice and
You went
straight. So you know what?
yeah, but
So-
it's this one I shoot with.
So now that you see how
Jeff
easy,
not know that Philly doesn't know Blazing Saddles.
Nah.
You must be the only American that's never watched Blazing Saddles.
No, I'm the other one. I haven't seen it.
I'm saying you're the only American that's not seen it.
I've never seen Blazing Saddles.
I must admit, I was thinking last night, is Jeff going to have his headset on?
Yeah.
And we'll have
That's
to do the little, yeah, we'll just have to do like the little plane, like Delta 246, unclear for takeoff.
Yeah. 2 tennis bats.
Tell me if you want to show that tank, you're more than welcome to. I want to show my Keely's tank. Ah, yeah. If you'd like to do that, you're more than welcome to. Oh yeah, Silver Creek says Blazing Saddles is a must-see.
Oh, definitely.
That's what I hear. I hear that, I've never seen it. I've never seen that movie yet. So maybe I would have to look it up and see if I can find it somewhere. Past Glen Blazing Saddles is my favorite movie, and it's on Netflix right now.
Is it? Oh, right. I'm surprised.
Well, I have Netflix. I will check it
I'll
out.
have to have a look for that tonight to watch it myself.
I'll do that. I'll watch it. Tammy says, my internet is buggy. I tried it. Wouldn't load screen there. Oh, okay, I'm sorry about that. We have George RB3. Welcome, George. Good to see you. We're just wrapping up the stream right now. We've gone now hour and 45 minutes. I try to keep it within like an hour and a half to two, maybe, there's no set schedule on it. But like I said earlier, I did promise my wife I'd ended at an hour and a half, and I've already gone beyond that. So
yeah,
probably best if I go ahead and we can wrap it up for this week. But I really thank you, everybody. Thank you, Arnold and Mel.
No worries.
So much. Anything going on this week, Mel, that you'd like to mention?
Yeah, I'm going to Mexicali's on the 22nd.
Ooh, nice.
I don't think he's put it out yet, but he has asked us, and I think that's the date I'm free. Because, I've started that job, Jeff, and it's took up a lot of my time this week.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's
definitely
right pain in the head. Right pain in the head working by myself now through the night.
Yeah, but it'll get easier with time.
Oh, definitely. Considering I'm not even computer literate, really. I've always been a ham and eggs, hammer and a chisel kind of guy.
Oh, I'm a dinosaur when it comes to technology.
Yeah.
I'm over the moon that I'm able to tilt my thing and put my when I go sideways.
Yeah, you wrote the foot back.
Fix it.
Daniel's put Arnold has been a great guest. Have him back soon.
Yeah,
absolutely,
definitely.
Arnold. Yeah, now that we've got him here, you're going to
There's
be
no
getting
stopping now.
Honestly, just start doing the rounds and you'll pick up subs, no bother, and it gets easier.
That's right. And you go around to different.
Yeah.
streams, and
I just got to
you get
make
more.
sure I use the tablet and not my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, you know, I know we get it straightened out one way or another, and it's straightened out perfectly. We got a chance to see your stuff. We got a chance to talk. My first time ever talking to you voice-wise. And that's really that's.
Yeah, definitely.
I really appreciate the fact that you took that
Well,
step.
I honestly thought he was going to come on and go, "This is me tank," and then Safi do the talk over like he does in his videos.
No, I just make sure all the tanks are all nice and pretty and everything. Yeah.
You did a wonderful job. Your fish room looks fantastic, Arnold. You're doing a great
Thank
work.
you very much.
Thank you very much.
We've got coming up. I think we've got the release of the Artemia.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
The little
That was Reginald and Junior's project.
yeah, Reginald and Junior's
I
little
just caught that
project.
the other day. It was out about 12 days ago, and I caught it yesterday, the day before.
Yeah.
And my notifications are so messed up that I miss out on a lot of stuff. But I always go back and watch. Go back and watch these things.
So yeah, they're going to be released into their main enclosure. So we'll
Right.
see that. And then Safi's going to do a species profile on our ball python.
Right. Is it for what about the other channel? Arnold, are you still going for that? Are you?
Yeah, the species profile will be on King's Reptile Room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then obviously I've got a load of breeding, fish breeding like anything. So that's it the other side.
But it takes that little bit of hormone for one, doesn't it? I was saying to Father me the other day, I knew for a fact my angels were going to breed when they did, once I seen the bristle nose.
Yeah.
But there you go. I bet that's going to buy the hormones in the water and they'll all be at it.
Yeah, the best products I've used for like keeping fungus off eggs is Water Life.
Right.
Water Life products. Really good there.
I was actually doing what Dan says and getting a couple of little shrimp and hiding them in with a catappa leaf.
Yeah.
Try it naturally, but
yeah, you don't have to put a lot in because it's so concentrated, so it's like a little drop.
Yeah.
And that really does work well. I've never had a batch fail.
Yeah.
So
I do have one more question for you, Arnold, about your channel and your name, King's Aquarium and Ant World. Now, the ants, that's something I used to have when I was younger. I would collect ants, and I'd have different terrariums full of different species of ants and stuff, and I find that fascinating. I had a species here that's called the Allegheny ants. They're red head and red thorax, and then the abdomen was black, and they're huge and very aggressive.
yeah, they're not fire ants because fire ants are like red almost. But to be honest, that's more of Safi's domain, really. The ants, like if we have a natural flight, she'll be out there outside with test tubes trying to catch the queens.
Oh yeah.
So she'll be the weirdo walking down the street with test tubes.
Yeah.
I used to be the kid with a mason jar. I'd have a huge mound. I mean, these ants were very, very aggressive too. I mean, you get near them, they would be biting you. So I'd have to get as many.
The red ants, the red fire ants. When they turned up, I opened the box up, and they'd come out of their enclosure. What they had been posted in. Yeah, so I was getting bit left, right, and centre. But yeah, that literally it'll be King's Aquariums and Reptile. I think will be the name of the shop.
Yeah,
we're going to do reptiles as well. So
okay,
yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. Yes,
Are
I
you
can't
going
wait.
to this with the friend? Did you see it?
Yeah, we're going to be meeting up soon, and we're going to go and have a look at a couple of units,
right?
Which are quite cheap. So it's about £670 a month,
right?
Which is pretty cheap because if I do it in town, it's nearly £2,000 a month.
Yikes!
Yeah, so no, I'll do it somewhere where there's parking just outside. So if we do big tanks, we could then help them go out the shop and then into the car park.
That's exciting. You know, you're starting your own shop. That's something
Definitely.
the closest I've came was just my online business that I've been doing.
Well, then I'll have to be camera friendly then, wouldn't I?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
We'll all fall into place then.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have people coming in person, so you gotta.
But again, it's all set because we homeschool our boys. We homeschool them.
Right.
So that'd be something for them to do as well, because they love their animals as it is. But I mean, they can go around doing water changes and like asking customers if they need any help. So it's just a good start in life for them.
Good start of a family business.
Yeah,
that's what our channel is family.
Yeah,
so.
That's wonderful. Well, congratulations on that, Arnold. That's wonderful, the news that you're doing that. Do you have any expected time of opening?
Well, it's because if we're going to do it this year, it's going to take at least 4 months to get the tanks made.
Yeah,
because we're going to have it's all going to be. I want to do them sumped, but my other friend, he wants to do them all individual, so they'll be all sponge filters.
Okay.
So we're gonna meet up and just have a talk about it, because if it's a sump system, you get white spot, you're gonna have to shut that whole system down.
Yeah.
So, you know,
if it was me starting out, I would definitely go with the sponges. Just
the sponge, full air system, and
That's what my LFS is, sponges. But my local Maidenhead Aquatics has just changed to that step thing where they've got 3 steps and then got the sump, like each set of so many.
Yeah. So that'd be interesting to see how it go. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Passing Wind says, I got fire in my front yard right where the water tap is. You got fire?
Fire ants probably means.
Oh, fire ants.
That's probably what he means.
Okay. I probably say I thought maybe his house might have been on fire.
Well, it's the water tap.
I remember Safi having a species of ant called Campnoperdus lignoperdus, and literally the queen was about that big.
Right.
Ah, okay.
Like a spider. Well,
do you get that in America, Jeff? Like once a year, you get all the ants taken off in this, going for a fly around.
Oh yeah, we
get
the flying ants. Oh yeah, we get big flying ants that.
We get it once a year, where it just invades, doesn't it, Arnold?
Yeah, that's the old queens trying to attract the males.
Yeah.
Yep. So, but it's all interesting to watch. I mean, we've got
Ginger has a suggestion also for your shop. You can also do the corner filters.
Yeah, the corner box filters. Yeah,
those are actually really good filters.
My LFS, they do under gravel.
Right.
Yeah, they're all under gravel filters.
Depending on the fish, I mean, if you have cichlids and once they dig to that filter, it renders it useless. But for like smaller community fish, those are wonderful filters.
Yeah, I'll probably just use sponge filters or box filters.
Or if you wanted to try to do a sump, you could always do half the shop with sponges, and then try the sump. If the sump doesn't work out, you can plug the tanks and then just do sponges.
I think what we'd probably do is if, like for the bigger fish, like your cichlids and all that, we probably will use a sump, because obviously you can fit more sponges in for your beneficial bacteria. Whereas like it's tetras and all that, you have to order them in like 60 at a time, 60 to 100 at a time.
Yeah, and generally the cichlids, so to speak, they're generally sturdier and hardier. They can take quite a bit more abuse than the smaller tetras can, I think.
Yeah, because you import your neons and they'll come in 100% with white spot.
Right.
100%. They will always come in with white spot.
That's another thing too, is you can also, like you say, with a shop like that, you can order wholesale too, and you have a lot different, other than what you're breeding. Instead of just breeding for profit, you're also bringing in fish to,
Yeah, I've got. I know a guy who gets all these fish from Holland. His name's Marcel from Aqualine, and he does plants as well. So that would probably be fish and plants from him.
Oh, yeah.
And they are really good quality fish as well, and plants. I mean, there's nothing wrong with plants. They come in really healthy,
Yeah.
good root systems, everything.
Here in America, plants sell for decent money. I mean, sometimes it's even more profitable to, culture, propagate plants.
Yeah, they're about 3 for £12 plants are
Okay.
in my local fish shop.
Yeah.
3 for 12. But
Maybe the aquatics depends on the branch, doesn't it? Sometimes you get good deals, and sometimes you get.
Yeah, if it's the same guy who I know, they'll probably be $4.95 each.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they are good plants. So.
Right. Excellent.
You might as well just round this up, Jeff, for 2 hours.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He's trying to kick you out, isn't he?
I'm sorry about that.
He's like that, at the party. Oh, are you guys gonna go?
Oh, there you go again.
Oh my God! What the hell?
Yeah. Getting flipped on my head every time I turn around here. It looks like.
I think 2 hours is a good one. Good milestone.
It is. It's a good mark to finish up. Besides, I've already went over half an hour.
You get
so
yourself straight upstairs and watch. What film?
Well, I got to get up and cook dinner first. Then I'm going to watch Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles. Right.
So,
There'll be a test tomorrow about it, mind.
Yeah. So, my good mates, thank you so much for being here. Thanks, Adele. Thank you, M&C. I'm sorry about earlier. For you, hopefully, time will work out better next time for you. I apologize. We're able to get you on, but that's like I say. This is kind of like the first time I've been doing with the link up top, so it will get it structured a little differently. But I thought it went really well.
Yeah.
Really well. So, thank you. Thank you.
So book myself in for next week.
You bet. You bet. Anytime you like. It's great.
Yeah. Oren's been a great guest. You're right. Yeah.
That's right.
I won't be a bit rusty next time. I'll be a lot better next.
You know what's coming
week.
next? You know what's coming next? The Here Fishy. You'll be on that next.
Oh, don't. I've already been asked about that.
Yeah. There you go.
And get yourself on some
and also
ones
good
as well.
timing here is that it says low power mode on my iPad here. So I will go ahead and end it here, gentlemen.
Right.
And everybody out there, thank you for joining us at the AAA show. It was really fun. And remember, everybody, Arnold, Mal, and everybody in the chat, don't forget to feed your addictions. Bye-bye for now. We'll see you next time. Ta-ra!
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 Ta-ra!